did with the poor people? Oh my goodness me, he wrote a journal and he called it People of the Abyss, A-B-Y-S-S. That's what he said it was. He said the east end of London was an abyss, a black hole into which people fell and they couldn't get out again. You look that up. You just Google Jack London, People of the Abyss. You don't need to read it all, it's not long, it's about 8,000 words, but just a few pages. Oh, what he describes. He said he knew poverty in the USA, but he never saw poverty like what he saw.
That's the Tower of London. Right on the River Thames.
And the mouth opens out right opposite Europe's main river, the Rhine. Right, so they had a short bit of sea to cross, and they were here to trade, like I say. So they would come down the River Rhine, then they'd cross the open sea, and then the ships would come up here. And this river is tidal. Okay, when the sea pushes water in, it's tidal for the Romans. It was tidal up to this point. So London was perfect. And this was the first place they could build a bridge as well. So it made it the ideal settlement. Because it melted the interior of a Jaguar. Parked across the road, faces south, it concentrated into a death ray, which took out a Jaguar. How about that? And you know, that was a year ago. That's why it's got the cloth. That black cloth was to stop it melting office workers. They make the temperatures well over 40.
All right, everybody, here we are in London. And what pub is it?
Partners room.
No, what pub is this, though? Counting House. Counting room or counting house?
Counting house.
Duh. Hey, we're in a counting house in London. Having a beer. Lori? Lori's excited as usual.
Thank you.
All right, everybody.
Hi. Hey, hi, Lori.
That's it. Oh, they're making the snails for your son right now. They're live, though. That's the way he likes them, right?
Cheers.
All right, cheers.
There we go.
Are they making them out of snails?
Yes.
We're in the movies now. Oh,
All right.
I'm a star.
Great at Mammoth.
All right, let's toast to the
Vince, quiet down, Vince. Can't hear ourselves think.
city of London. Mazel tov.
Where's our crowd? Cheers. Hey guys. All right, you guys are in the movies. All right, you having fun?
Yeah.
What'd you order for food?
We felt safe.
Some chicken fingers or something?
They didn't have chicken fingers. Just some chips.
French fries, that's good. What's up, guys? Everybody's tired. In a couple days, everybody up and running. All right, gang. There's Giuseppe.
Right, what's the deal?
Vamos a ir. We're in the town of Stratford, which is the birthplace of William Shakespeare. Where's Clement Krug? Sorry.
It's not Harry Potter. No, it's not. It's the legal one. No, we already found it. It's painted blue now.
We have a big house actually in this place, but I just don't have time to.
Here we are entering the birthplace of William Shakespeare. Oh, yeah, that would be.
Yeah.
William Shakespeare.
Shakespeare. It made the most famous beer in all of Europe. And it's what
What was famous about it? The way he shook it? So we're here walking through the streets of of Stratford. We're walking through the streets of Stratford. Birthplace of William Shakespeare. And there's
We just want to take a minute and thank Brian for his hard work in leading us all to London. Thank you, Brian. Thanks once again.
and Stratford.
And Stratford. And many other wonderful, magical places.
We're going to go back this way.
This is the historic village of Laycock.
We're going to go to the next one. Oh no, I know this. I feel a building.
Brian, I was just talking to that man. He says, "Oh yes, the 4th of July is big in the USA, isn't it?"
You're taking over the little town, right? I'm just
Yes.
coming on here to take good pictures.
We got it.
Okay.
Yeah, I ain't walking over tomorrow. No way. No, sorry.
Tomorrow.
Here we are at Stonehenge.
And what's Stonehenge?
Who knows? It's a bunch of rocks. Yeah, a bunch of rocks. The crazy Druids put here 5,000 years ago.
The crazy Druids?
Druids.
Oh, Druids.
Although they say the Druids had nothing to do with it.
Oh,
I think it was the space aliens.
5,000 years
They
ago.
used it as a marker.
very nice.
Maybe it was the Jews from space. Oh, yeah. It was
Mel Brooks, Spaceballs.
His Jews from space came down. They put the rocks in.
And it's starting to rain.
It was a synagogue.
Very nice.
It's a synagogue, Brian.
And this is the first rain we're getting now that we're back here down on the ground.
Yeah, okay.
So this was what we traveled 2.5 hours for.
Spent the whole day to come. Are you another one that's complaining?
I'm not complaining. I'm putting it on my video.
Yeah, I'm not complaining either. I'm glad we're here.
No, I am
I
too.
wanted to see it.
I want that on tape.
I wanted to see it. I'm glad we're here.
Me too.
Okay.
Me too. Now, if only we had Michelangelo to carve something out of that
yes,
stone.
Yes. Right in the middle.
Well, we had the 8th wonder of the world, Stonehenge. Here in the the British countryside in England.
You're not.
Temperature, I'd say it's in maybe 62 degrees here right now. It's quite a bit cooler than it was in London. This is a taste of what it's going to be like in Ireland pretty soon. Okay, how you guys doing? Here we are
Very good.
in front of Prince Albert's Hall. He was just let out of the can. There's Rudy. Hello, there's Elizabeth. Trisha. And Sandy. Whoop, close up.
Okay.
All right, guys. Say hello. We are in London. Right. The core St. A's group. Immaculata. There's Don Giuseppe. There they are. There's my crew.
Hello.
That's it.
Beautiful.
Rome. Very nice.
Very, very nice.
I
love London.
London's a nice city.
Beautiful.
First time here?
Yeah, I'm gonna go back.
Nice city.
I'm gonna go back. Yes.
It's nice. It's no Triscany, but it'll do.
No, it's not Tuscany, no.
Giuseppe's cold.
We're having a great time over here.
That's it.
Looking at Albert.
He was just let out of the can.
He sure was. And look at that gold he's got all over here.
We're over here by Buckingham Palace. We're going to witness the changing of the guard. Here we are, changing of the guard at Buckingham Palace.
heet is up with it.
We're greetings from London. We're right outside Buckingham Palace, thanks to Brian Riley, who's led us again on another great venture across the European continent. We're in the UK, it's a stunning day here. We're waiting for the changing of the guard, and we want to say in a big heartfelt way, Brian, thank you.
I think the guard was just changed already. Nice.
Did you read the book? Yes. Okay.
Yeah. How are the reviews?
Excellent. Absolutely excellent.
I bet you it'll wind up in New York then.
Sorry?
It'll probably wind up on Broadway.
You not had that yet? No,
Not
you
yet.
You will do.
Yeah.
You will do.
Sometimes you guys get the plays first, and sometimes we do.
Have you got The Lion King? You have, haven't you?
Did you ask Leslie?
Yes. Didn't cover that way, probably.
Just taking a quick. James?
Yes.
Where are we, James?
Right now we're in Covent Square, Brian, Covent Garden. It's a joyful place. We're having a nice lunch here. It's about midday in the UK. And we're here with Clement. He's joining us.
Good day. Yes. Having a very fine day.
I finally get myself in a video. Going up into St. Paul's Cathedral with Sal and Libby here.
Yes, Sal and Libby's here.
Gonna have to turn this off going in here.
This block of flats here on the left is a bit of a surprise.
Already at 1,300. Looks like the seaport, doesn't it? Huh? Looks like South Street.
What do you think of this on the left? I'm not sure I like this balcony.
Okay, well that's what
It looks a bit tatty.
Yeah, right.
No,
That's where you can see the towers.
I'm gonna go over the Tower Bridge.
I can see they've
Keep an
got,
eye on them. Yeah.
got the supports, the suspension to remind you of the bridge.
Oh, the jewels, yeah.
Okay, so we're going to drive right over Tower Bridge. You'll see London Bridge. So the bridge we were on when I said you'll get to see Tower Bridge is the bridge that's over on the left. So I think it's a good idea. Look down to the left. This funny shaped building immediately to our left is called City Hall. Then you've got HMS Belfast, the only cruiser from the Second World War that's moored permanently in the middle of the River Thames. If you twist and turn, look over your left-hand shoulder, you can see the top of the Shard. That's the tallest building in Europe, over 1,000 foot to the top. And yes, it is finished. They've just left the top bit open. And then down, all the City of London and the City of Westminster is over to the left. Over to the right is where we eventually come out to the sea, and we have more docks over this way down towards the sea. But if you start, and your hotel is actually not far away from here, and if you look over to the left you see the castle. This is the tower.
There ahead of us is the Tower Bridge. And here's the Tower of London. There's Patricia. Alright. We're gonna go in and see the crown jewels and everything else that we see in there.
Crown jewels keep moving on.
Into the Crown Jewels, my Laurie goes to get her jewelry. Huh? Oh, that's it.
Tell Sister Barbara to take out her bio-free. There's about 50 people that need it.
Takes like 5 minutes for them to change.
There you are. Take out that bio-free, sister. Come on.
Where are we going now, Law? What are we gonna see here?
You see the crown jewels?
Yeah, very nice. Here we are on the London Eye. The House of Parliament, right? Right, Vince? House of Parliament, Big Ben. Laura, what do you think? Where are we? Thanks for looking in that camera.
We're in the London Eye.
Oh, hello, Brian. How are you? Yes, we're here at the London Eye. We're travelling with a group of Americans, and we're having a marvellous time. Take a look, there's Big Ben right here. Once again, we have to give out a great shout out to Brian Riley. Thank you, Brian, for leading us to Great Britain. This is Barbara and Miss Laurie.
We're all beat. We're in London Eye.
I'm gonna poke out your London Eye. There's Vince. Hello, Vince. Hello. Glenn.
Just get out of the picture, right?
Where's
Just take one
the
close,
camera?
and then
You have. Westminster Abbey. All these videos taken from London
A
Eye.
minute ago, you had all the boards up. Now we see the boards. Okay. It says it's smalling. So it's 331 80 48.
Say hello, everybody.
How are you?
And we are in the castle. First stop. Right. On our way to Galway.
I'm ready for my close-up.
That's it. All right. Going to Galway Cathedral. Maria, there's Rudy. There they are. Late for church as usual. Late for church as usual. Alrighty. Just walk around back. We're good? Galway Cathedral, built 1965. Got the look of a much older church. We're here at Our Lady of Knock. That's where the actual apparition took place, anyway.
Little man, come here, special to listen. Okay, guys, I'm going to ask you to come close to me and just tighten up in here. I need my space.
She'll never say that again.
We're very literal. That's okay. All right, so I just everybody to be able to hear me. All right? Okay, so you're in Knock, you have arrived, and you're here to hear the story of the apparition. And I often say to people, especially to the young folk, you know, when students come in here and I just say to them, have you heard of the word apparition? And they say, no, we actually don't, we haven't heard that word before. And then I explain about what the apparition is. But of course you adults, you know exactly what I'm talking about. So the apparition took place here on the 21st of August 1879. So we're actually celebrating the 135th year this year. Now, as you approach Knock today, you come into the bus park, you come through the grounds and you see all of the expensive ferns and the flowers and all of the churches. And it's very hard to try and visualize what Knock would have looked like back 145 years ago. But let me tell you, it is very different than it is today. Because at the time, in Knock...
Jim, pray for peace, Jim.
I pray for peace.
That is the original stones from the apparition site. Here at Our Lady of Knock.
Would you like one? Yes, please. There you go. Would you like one?
I will share that one, thank you.
No problem.
I'll take one. Thank you.
No problem. Have a nice day.
You too.
This is nice, right? Vision of the Holy Family, depicting the apparition that occurred here in 1879.
The Killaree was regularly used by the British Atlantic Fleet in the period before Irish independence. Local legend has it that during World War II, when the Irish Free State was a neutral country, two submarines made for the shelter of the Killaree during a dreadful storm. One of these submarines was a German U-boat, and the other a British naval submarine. Each of them knew that the other was there, but neither could admit to being there themselves, since their presence in Irish territorial waters was a breach of Irish neutrality, since they couldn't of 12 British months. Like the mussel rats we saw earlier, the fish cages are anchored to the seabed, and the cages themselves rise and fall with the tide. The fish are grouped in the cages according to their age, and are fed at set times during the day. You will probably see the salmon breaking the surface of the water, and if we happen to pass when they're being fed, there's usually frantic jumping activity when they are being fed.
There's Barbara Wentworth in Ireland, the home of her ancestors,
Beautiful country.
the Greens.
The greens.
The color was, they were named after the color.
Here comes Laurie, the photographer.
Photographer Laurie.
I got the best picture about. I like it.
Now remember tonight to charge that camera.
You're an action, I got.
All right, guys.
Next we're in Ireland now.
Does it look like Sicily?
No.
But it's nice.
Yes, absolutely.
The taste doesn't taste good.
Beautiful.
The food doesn't taste that good, but.
Sicily better. Yes. So some say. We'll have to see it. One go home to Sicily and we'll have to see it for yourselves. Much smaller. Much smaller.
What's smaller, Sicily?
The water's very blue. No, Sicily's a
Yeah.
big island.
Is Alan Pollard?
There he is again, Mr. Ireland.
There we are.
What a day, what a trip.
O'Brien. Very beautiful, isn't it?
Oh, everything so far. And we are so blessed with that driver. Oh,
That's good.
driver and ride.
Yeah.
Hey, buddy.
Hey, guys. How you kids doing?
Good.
You enjoying the trip?
Yeah.
Yeah? You like it?
Yes.
That's good. That's good. You're with Pop-Up here.
Oh yeah.
The best
Checking
Pop-Up
everything
in the world, right?
Yeah.
What number pop-up am I?
One.
You got it.
And Dad.
There we go.
Oh, wait.
I saw how many puck-up shirts you have.
I think I had my wife counted 24.
Wow.
Hey, Sean.
I see that.
Down here in Salt Hill, Galway. Looking over at the Aran Islands.
I thought you saw Barbara.
I did.
Where
Jimmy.
are they?
Jimmy,
Yes, Brian. Good evening.
where are we?
Right now, we are just across Galway Bay from the Aran Islands, one of Ireland's true treasures. The clock gets turned back to Celtic times. Great legends are alive in the Aran Islands.
And what are those guys doing out there?
Well, they've got the boats. Those fellas right there. They're doing the kayaking, the rowing.
Don't make the player.
Athletic activity. You know, Brian, I think I can see Coney Island from over here. Isn't that the steeplechase down there?
We're here at the beach in Ireland, where the water is freezing. Here we are at the Cliffs of Moher.
You're not getting the cliffs in there.
Brian did take one photo, yes.
Proves that I'm here.
Yeah. Can we take a picture of you, Brian?
Yes. There's my lorry.
Brian, you want to get in this one?
Okay.
Can you get the cliffs?
Yes, of course, please.
Here we are at the sea, viewing the beautiful Cliffs of Moher. On a bright, sunny day. Really gorgeous. With another lad here.
Well, Brian, good afternoon. Once again, we're in Western Ireland, right here by the mighty Cliffs of Moher, thanks to the leadership of Brian Riley. He's got a large group here. We've had a great time. Look at the mighty Cliffs of Moher, Ireland's finest, and there is the great Atlantic Sea welcoming all.
Beautiful water. Beautiful landscape. We're up to the top now.
At least she's taking note of the fact that there's danger present. Now, when I tried to point out, the father's like, no, she can jump off the cliff with me.
Hey guys.
Nobody had checked out.
Hello. There's Sean. Hot chocolate for Sean.
They do not try to protect you from your own stupidity.
Look at these people there. That's wide open in there.
Hi! Trying to
There's
tell
no
a story
reason to go
here.
up there. There's nothing to see from this.
So,
Well, who's that? Says who?
Not me.
Here they come.
Hey, we made it.
We made it. It's a bit of a climb.
It's going back,
Like
right?
ESU training, right?
Yeah.
Just jump on one of the cows right downhill.
Hopefully the wind will be on our back when we go back when we return.
Look at that.
you buy a jacket with parachute material and
Okay, we're walking through.
I kept getting dirt in my eyes, so I told Mom that I'd close my eyes.
Uh-oh. Okay, good.
I felt grass on the left and grass on the right.
step up, Sean.
There's a bunch of cows.
Now step down, because I'll take a picture of you with a rock behind you. Okay, fine.
I have that.
Well, here's everybody going to the Bunratty Castle. Waves.
Hi.
Unless you're wanted for something, then don't wave.
Bryant, take that hill.
Yes, Chief. The Bunratty Castle.
Go ahead. Go on.
3 castles at different times here in Bunratty. But they built them with wooden castles. Beautiful to look at. When the battle started, all those castles were burned out by the Irish. But then in about 1425, the Irish themselves built this one. And they were called the McNamara's, they were a clan. And as you can see, it's built with stone. That's why it's still standing today. It took them about 25 years to complete this castle. But by the early 1500s, it was in the hands of a more powerful clan called the O'Briens.
You made it up the stairs.
I made it. We're
You're doing good.
stuff. We're doing well.
Doing good.
Went to the top of the orchard.
Well, some of them are going to get up 3 steps and go back. See what it was like back in the medieval days. That's why people died at 24. It's the stairs.
I climbed 28 to get into my apartment.
That's it.
No, it says fat in those days, I tell you.
There he is, Sir Knight. How are you, Sir Knight? Good. I charged it last night. You had it on the whole time. It might have been searching for signal. And that burns out the battery. You made it. You made it. Hello, Sir Knight. Sir Knight. Are you the last?
Oh, there's the power. You know where all the
Is everybody here?
Our group's here.
All your group are here.
We should do our class.
So, we're now in the Great Hall. And this, of course, was home to the chieftains of the time, the O'Briens. The O'Briens were Earls of Thomond. Thomond, by the way, is the name of the place you are now visiting. And the O'Briens owned all the lands around this county of Clare where you are now. and our neighbouring county of Limerick as well. With that, they owned the house you lived in. You could not touch the rivers without their permission either. So they were very powerful people. But in this room, at night, they had private banquets.
Right.
And if you look here for a moment, you will see a fireplace right in the centre of the room. So way back in that central room. And the breeze would be up there as well as the flames, and the smoke would out there, 48 feet up. Eventually, come back in the days. But this fire was kept going 24 hours a day by the servants, and there would roast a pig or an ox, or whatever that would happen at the banquet in the evening time, right?
What's the donkey's name? The pony. Oh, Bog Pony.
The Bog Pony's name is Chim.
It's Seamus.
He's very friendly, Bog Pony.
What's up?
I pet the goat.
Turn around, Sean. Say hello to the folks at home.
Hello, folks at home.
All right. You look like you fit right in here.
I want to ride him.
That's it, Seamus the pony.
That's it.
There's Libby
There you go.
getting a picture from an ancient camera.
I'm going to show you how good these pictures take.
It's an ancient Irish camera.
Right.
Dragged out of the bogs.
These are the guys who carry the ball.
Bog Pony.
Yeah, bog pony.
Bog what?
The Bog Pony.
Pony.
Yeah, Brian, I'm delighted to tell you that through DNA research, I have an ancestral connection with the Bog Pony, and I'm going to research it further for our next episode.
Okay, very good.
The model, it's your turn.
Now, Suffolk is used all over the world for their lamb. Now, Kerry Hill, but nothing to do with our Kerry, Ireland. They actually come from the slopes of Wales for lamb. And Border Leicester, the woolest to sweater making, they're also for lamb. Border Leicester.
What do you have something to feed these things?
He can pick up on Channel 2 and TV3 with good adjustment.
Kerry watching a sheepdog show. They're getting ready to sing and dance for us.
Now, I'd like everybody to see the dog is in charge of where the sheep are going. So before I present them in front of you, the dog will move them to the right, to the left, to the right, and you'll just get to see the dog is in control.
It's like red light, green light for the dog.
He's so excited. What are these? It is just a There you go.
No, they take control of the sheep.
No, you don't need to worry about the whistle signals in the beginning. I'll explain those to you in due course.
That dog just does it. Why can't Max be like this?
Sheeps are saying what? More Americans?
No, they're probably the dogs.
That sounds like something Why is it so He's got a different job together. They go this way.
Because it's too steep for them to come straight down.
Well, he's emphasizing the control of the dog after going
He's
this
trying.
way.
Well, would they do that normally, or
Now some. Now then, sometimes we bring our sheep together and we will need to make selections. We might need to take big from small. We might need to get lambs for market. So to show you selection, I'll do it twice. And each time I select it will be 2 sheep. 2 for
Oh, poor little thing.
look at he lay down. Where's he taking me?
Back up.
All the way up the hill? He's selecting them for something.
They're so scared of the dogs.
He's building up for chasing sheep.
And just selected two.
Here comes dinner. Are they the lucky ones or not the so lucky ones? They're not lucky.
They're not lucky, they're going to market.
When it's cut out of the bog, you can see the bank below. You see the black exposed piece? This is the bank of turf. We call it a bank. So we take off the top green part that we're stood on now, and we expose the black part. We come along then with a schlong, it's made like an implement, and we cut out the sod roughly this long by this thickness. It dries up, shrinks, and it gets harder like this, as you see it. We lay it out in lines, we'll turn it over after a few weeks, we stand it up again like I explained to you earlier, and let the wind blow through it. And it's hard. Pass it on, you can feel it there. It's a fossil fuel, it doesn't regenerate. It takes 300 years for 1 inch of that bog over there to be created. There is no oxygen in the bogs. Okay? It's airtight. We have been cutting turf for generations, centuries around here. In the olden days, people who made butter would put the butter in the bogs to preserve the butter. Yeah? We would go cutting turf and we would find these balls of butter in the bogs that were being put there by generations before, and they're forgotten about it.
Moved on, whatever.
Moved on. In the National Museum above in Dublin, if you do decide to go there, they have bodies found in the bogs, perfectly preserved 5,000-year-old bodies. And their skin is literally just like leather. You can see the moustaches, the beards on their faces. It's well worth the trip. It's there's no air.
Charlie Chaplin, take one. Look at those feet.
It's great. Well, it is. It
Well,
does run in our family.
Let's see what you can do about it.
It's worse than the Irish twerk.
Charlie Chaplin was chubby in his later years.
Really?
Yep. That's like Carmen Miranda making believe she's Charlie Chaplin.
Who's Carmen Miranda?
Laura, your turn.
Let's see if you can do a green waddle.
That's
Ah, cat!
that's like a maniac waddle.
That's a
Right off the wall, Chaplin.
That's the green
But that's the
waddle.
way you guys walk anyway, in a V.
That's why we said.
You walk in V's.
I know. That's why it's not much effort for us.
Where's the stack?
Up there. Wave, 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 wave.
Oh, now you'll hear how annoying you sound.
Lost. Jim, where are we?
Well, good morning and welcome. We're right outside St. Mary's Cathedral here in Killarney, thanks to a Brian Riley tour with his beautiful wife Patricia, his beautiful sister-in-law Barbara, of course, and his beautiful daughter Maury. We're about to go on a horse and carriage ride throughout Killarney.
And how about Clement?
Oh, our brother Clement is up here as well.
Hello.
Clement, good morning.
Tally ho, you're in the wrong country.
We're going to have an outstanding morning of horseback carriage-drawn rides.
Hey guys,
I'm not touching those people after they touch that stupid horse.
Wait till they poop.
First time in Ireland?
not for us.
You've been before, yeah?
We've been before, but a couple of
Some of his
times.
first time, yeah?
My first time.
Okay. Enjoying it?
It's awesome.
So far, so good? That's good. That's what we like to hear.
So we're going through Killarney National Park?
Yeah, we'll be heading into the park there now. In less than a minute. We'll be away from the motor traffic then.
Why did they call them jaunting cars?
And it's the motion, you know, the joint, you know. So, kind of, joint means like you're out like on an adventure kind of a thing, you know. And the motion of it. Killarney National Park. In total, in Killarney, there's a total of 25,000 acres of national park. 8,000 here. The Muckross Estate, which is 3 miles from the town, has 11,000 acres and 6,000 acres of mountains that come into the boundaries of the park. Hello, everybody. Well, the last person to own this estate privately was an Irish American from Philadelphia, a man by the name of John McShane. He was a multi-millionaire. He made his money in construction in the States. Among the lakes then, there's a total of 32 islands, 32 in total. The biggest of them is called Inishfallen, and just to give you an idea of the size, it's 21 acres. And there's the ruin of an old monastery on it. The monastery dates back to the 6th century. We're going to see that a little later as we go along. I'll point it out to you. I was just going to say don't show that picture to the police, but... Now that's the house that then if you look to the left you'll see the big house down at the end. This was the home of the McShane family when they lived here in the park. That was their home. And they're restoring the house at the moment. And once they've finished the restoring of the house, it will open to the public. You alright, love? A few bugs.
Laurie's a city girl. She loves Ireland. Hey guys, everybody wave.
We're here in Muckross Castle.
We're at the Muckross house.
Okay, and Patty's moving us out.
We're moving out. There's Deb.
Hello. Hello.
Deb broke out the cane.
Come on.
You look like Tiny Tim.
Merry Christmas.
It's coming to it. I outlived them. That's the best revenge won't get dead.
Size. I know.
There goes everybody into the Muckross house. Oops, look away, look away.
You better hide.
Look out, Brian, I gotta hide.
Uh-oh.
I'm wanted in 3 states.
At least 3.
In a town called Newcastle. Everything's old castle.
Going home.
Anita. Okay. Here we are at Blarney Castle. And the gang is going up to kiss the Blarney Stone. Now this is the Blarney Castle. All the way up top is the stone. See people up there. I was born with it. There goes Anita and Maria to get the gift to give over there in the Blarney Castle. There's the rest of the crew.
Oh my God, you got me like that.
Yep.
To the castle.
Off to the castle with all of you. We're now in the
Now, is this more like
Queenstown.
your sideline type of thing that this way you get a chance to travel a little bit and you're more.
We're now in Cove, and this is like the Queen's Way port that the Titanic left. It was the last stop before it went out to sea and eventually sunk. There's a visitor center here.
Played the lament on Titanic's group deck. Titanic sailed, carrying the dreams of her passengers for a new life in America. She was the very pinnacle of the technology of her time, considered virtually unsinkable. When she struck an iceberg at 11:40 on Sunday the 14th of April,
Okay, we're here at the Cove Heritage Center, where the Titanic sailed out on its one and only voyage that never made it to New York. This was the last stop. And this was called Queen's Way, this port at the time. And here's the seat. Titanic would have been out there, and all the tenders left from this port and took them out to the middle of the harbor, and everybody went on to the Titanic, and that was it. Most of the Irish that got on that ship never made it back alive. A few did. And here is a monument to Annie Moore and her brothers. They made it. And this is where they left from. This church, that church steeple, would have seen the Titanic steam out of here. That church is still there. The Titanic is on the bottom of the sea. And there's Father Ron.
The church steeple saw it?
The people in the steeple were looking out and seeing it. Yes, the steeple did see it.
Oh, okay.
The steeple did see it.
This would be a good picture for my son.
All right. Well, here you are on video.
He'd love this. No, to take a picture.
I will. And there's Alan Pollock. This is Kilkenny. Town of Kilkenny. This is a castle, Kilkenny, owned by the Butler family. Barbara coming. There's an Irish girl. They dance in the streets here. Hey. In the streets here of Kilkenny. Well, here, look. Here's your hands. Okay. Town of Kilkenny. Very nice.
Screaming that Sunday evening, the dead and wounded prostrate lay. There on the quayside, that July Sunday, 38 men prostrate they lay. Oh, Patrick Quinn, now I
The hand squeezing and toe tapping.
one of Bobby Casey, Bobby Francis' sons. This is Bob. You see him, like, he looks like a young But then I saw James Carey there, and I knew I was betrayed. I'll face death before dishonour life, a true-born Fenian blade. Well, they marched me up North Ann Street without the least delay, and all the people standing there, they looked on with dismay. My sister cried, I'll see Joe, if old Malin gives me rain. But keep up your heart for Ireland, you're a true-born Fenian blade. For it happened in the Phoenix Park, all in the month of May. Lord Cavendish and Burke went out for to see the polo play. James Carey gave a signal, boys, a handkerchief he waved. Then he gave full information all about our Fenian blade. Was in Kilmainham prison that the Invincibles were hung, and Mrs. Kelly, she was there, lamenting for her son.
Yeah, but my friend.
When he's saying something like the 60s or something else.
This is Grafton Street in Dublin. What do you think, James?
Well, it's terrific. We're on one of Dublin's great pedestrian malls here. Thanks to the leadership of Brian Riley. We're having a fine time.
Disney store. Oh, I went to that last time, Captain America. That's like Johnny Rockets.
The accused. Now, what do you call a South Side Dublin in court? Your Honour. Just alienated all my neighbours. No, they're good people. But anyway, so the original medieval city of Dublin was on the south side only. And it ran from the southeast corner where the castle was located back in that direction towards just beyond the cathedral. So it was like a cigar shape on high ground. Now the castle was built by King John of England. You probably heard of him, Bad King John from the Robin Hood story. He's had a very bad press, King John. But he was the son of Henry II, who first invaded Ireland. So John consolidated.
Okay, everybody, last day in Dublin. Last day in Dublin. What do you think?
Great vacation.
We have two people wanted for something in some countries to turn their heads. All right, well, last day. All right. Last day in Dublin. All right. Last day in Dublin.
Morning.
Given that it's the last day.
That's it. Home tomorrow, back to New York tomorrow. We're gonna miss Dublin, right? There's Pop.
Yes, sir.
There's
Part
the
of
kids.
crew. There's the rest of it.
Oh, someone's a pole hugger.
She's not showing her face.
Well, her uncle's a tree hugger. She's a pole hugger.
Get the sleep out of your eyes, all of you. Wake up. I mean, wake up. Wake up.
Hey, we're on on the cube.
Where are we, sister?
We're on the cube of Kells.
Very good.
What a trip this has been.
You finally made it here, sister. It only took 39 years to get here,
Right.
but you did it.
You're only 39? Absolutely. That's why.
That's what she was telling us last night, 39. This is the long room in Trinity College by the Book of Kells.
So during the reign of the four Georges, the Georgian period, they built all these fine townhouses here in the city of Dublin. If you look around you to the left and right, you can see, I'm being filmed here and I'm getting very nervous now. You can see the balconies overlooking the streets. The Irish aristocracy here, of course, the first cousins of the English, wanted to be able to walk out here if royalty should be passing and wave to them as they were passing by in their horse-drawn carriages. Now, I'm going to pull in hopefully up the street here to the left-hand side. If you can get out just for a quick moment for a photo opportunity, we can do so. One of my favourite Georgian houses is just coming up here on the right-hand side, the ivy-clad, I think it's number 46, with the black and white door. It's definitely one of my most favourite buildings in the city of Dublin. And you can just see it coming up right here, just inside. You see it, number 46? Look at that ornate, how beautiful that is. Here in the city of Dublin, when royalty visited, and if you're driving around, you see, you're all familiar with the famous doors of Dublin. Anywhere you see a double opening door, at one time or another, royalty passed through that door. Royalty refused to pass through a single opening door like number 40 or 41. So you had to have a double opening door for them because they were royalty. You couldn't expect them to walk through a door like us commoners. Not likely. Would anybody like to get out and take a quick photograph? Yes, no? Nah, okay. Keep going. Fitzwilliam Square, over here to our left-hand side. This is the last Georgian square that is not open to the public of the 5 in the city. It's owned by the local residents.
I'm going to run and take a picture.
The mansion house. Now you can see a lot of roadworks going along around here. This is all just remedial works, getting the road. St. Anne's over here to our right-hand side, a beautiful church, attended by a lot of folks who attended Trinity College as well. And of course, one gentleman by the name of Bram Stoker, the gentleman who wrote Dracula, also attended Trinity College.
Catholic Church then?
Catholic
St.
Church.
Anne's.
Yeah.
Trinity was once Catholic too, right?
It was, but it was predominantly Protestant. You were told about that. Did Tommy tell you that yesterday? That it was set up as a Protestant university, Trinity College. Catholics were allowed to attend from the 1700s, but didn't attend until the 1970s because they were forbidden by the church to do so.
We have a Trinity Church in Manhattan. Oh my goodness.
Now we're going to go down Suffolk Street. We will trip around the city down onto Dame Street. If you look up then to the left hand side, we've got Grafton Street, which is the main shopping thoroughfare in the city of Dublin. And it's very quiet up there yet in comparison to what it can get. It can get really, really busy as the course of the day goes on. City of Dublin. When I was growing up, we were coming up to Dublin, Mom and Dad. The kids, as kids, we were brought up, it was a bus station for those double-decker buses. And then bit by bit, little shops and music shops and clothing shops and coffee shops started to open up there, and they started to spread out. And now it's this eclectic mix of all of those things: coffee shops, music shops, restaurants, pubs, bars, and of course it's the place where all the people come here to celebrate at the weekends. It's a nice, fun place, but it's best to be out of there by 10 or 11 o'clock at night because it just gets a little bit too, a little bit messy, I guess is the word you could use for it. Too many drunk people around there. Now, as I told you, Look at it now, it's 11:30, 20 to 12, and the city is coming to life. Nothing happens here at the weekends before 10 o'clock in the morning. Everybody is relaxing and enjoying themselves. Don't say that. You're not enjoying yourselves. Past that, just into the left-hand side, we have the Dublin Castle, the main entrance, okay? And look at the Statue of Justice here. Did Tommy point this out to you yesterday?
Yes.
Did he tell you the little poem about her?
No.
There's a little old poem that came out here in 1916 about the Statue of Justice. The Statue of Justice take no her station, her face to the castle, her to the nation. I'm surprised at Tommy, he looked like a fella who would tell that story now. Just see the spire of St. Patrick's Cathedral there to our left hand side. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful cathedral. Well, a lot of folks come here, they always, Paddy, take me out to St. Patrick's, I want to go to Mass. And the first thing I asked them, what's your religious denomination? Because a lot of people assume that it's Catholic. It's not, it's Church of Ireland, it's a Protestant church. Yes, has been for many, many years. We talked quite a lot this week during our visit here about Oliver Cromwell. When Cromwell came to Ireland, he actually used St. Patrick's as stables for his horse. Yeah, not a very nice guy. Just swing around here now. And then you can see St. Patrick's Cathedral Choir School, founded 1432, and 300 members of the choir school, I should say here, actually performed in Handel's Messiah as well. So this is St. Patrick's Cathedral here. The most famous Dean of St. Patrick's was Dean Jonathan Swift, the gentleman who wrote Gulliver's Travels, of course. Again, all funded by the Guinness family here. And it was said to be sited on the area where St. Patrick there was a well here in St. One is born in a stable, doesn't make you an ass.
Phoenix Park.
So he wasn't really enamoured by the Irish people, or the Irish people weren't too enamoured by him either. It was a mutual feeling. We loved to hate him. Not as much as Cromwell, mind you, but definitely we didn't like him either. 215 feet in height, and they reckon it would have been higher, but people ran out of interest and ran out of money. There's only 2 residents here in the Phoenix Park. One is our president, and our president is really more or less a figurehead for state visits and the likes. His name is Michael D. Higgins. He's a gentleman from County Galway, only elected now. This is his second year. It's a 7-year term here in Ireland, presidential term, and the last 2 presidents did 2 terms each, and they were both female presidents. First one, Mary Robinson, the last one, Mary McAleese, who was from Belfast. The other residence here is, of course, the US Ambassador's residence. I'll tell you what high accord we hold the American people here in Ireland, that they are the only 2 residents here within the confines of 1,750 acres. Over here to the left hand side you have the cricket grounds, the gentlemen out playing cricket. Very much an English sport, but still played here around Dublin. Over to the right hand side then we have the Dublin Zoo, or the Azoo, as the Dubliners call it, the 3rd oldest zoo in the world, established in 1823. And you know the MGM films? Yes. At the start of that, the lion roars, rawr, that guy, yeah? That lion was born here in Dublin Zoo. Yeah. And as a young man, one of your fellow countrymen, Johnny Cash, worked here. Yeah. He had a job here in the summer months, his summertime off from school, to Ireland. Also came here, like he did, to Knock, and said mass here to over 1.5 million people. 1.5 million people attended all this area. I was a young boy, I was only 8 or 9 years old, and I remember I was at home sick, I had a flu or a cold or something, and I watched it on TV, and it was amazing to watch it. So that's the Papal Cross, that was put up here for the Mass here. Just there, to the left hand side, the Papal Cross. See it there?
Yeah.
So you can imagine 1.5 million people turning out here. He got a great reception, Pope John Paul, when he visited Ireland back in '79. Huge.
5 senses to be utilised if you want to get the full flavour potential from a glass of this. The first sense is to listen. Alright, yeah, to guess sight. You just threw one of the 5 out. No, it's to listen. And when I say to listen, I don't mean listening to me. And I don't mean listening to the Guinness. Because if the Guinness starts talking, you put the glass down. So basically what you're going to do is you are going to listen to the taps. Now when a Guinness tap is pulled down, it makes a distinctive hissing noise. And a lot of other taps
Finally, in the Guinness storehouse.
80% nitrogen, only about 20% CO2. Second sense is sight. Alright, yeah, alright. Eventually it was going to be sight.
We are at the Guinness storehouse. Huh? He's down there.
He had said come out and go left.
Yeah.
This isn't left.
It is left when you come out to the street.